Live, local, late-breaking news. Your local news is next.
Good afternoon, good evening, rather. And if you're just joining us, we are here at the Lee County Board of Elections where we plan to bring you the results of today's elections. Now, we thought it would be a short night, and it probably will be, not as long as it has been. However, there has been a slight problem at the Greenwood precinct. We've got some technical difficulties. Therefore, when they correct that problem, we will be able to go back on and give you an update. We will probably be able to give you a full report at 8:30. Right now, we are getting the absentee and one-stop ballots, and maybe we will be back with you at about 8:15 to give you those figures, and then we'll come back to you with a full report once we get everything straightened out at Greenwood. All of the machines worked perfectly well today. There's always some little snafu that pops up at the last minute. So they are straightening that out now. They do have to go to the Greenwood precinct to get that straightened out. However, we will have the results from tonight, and we will have those absentee and early voting numbers in just a little bit. Because we know that the candidates are gathering in various locations for Victory Night celebrations. Some are at Hawkins House and some are at the BPOE. Turnout appeared to be brisk, but light at most of the precincts. Over 12,000 voters cast early votes during the one-stop period that began October 20th and went through Saturday, November 5th. So we invite you, I have with me Johnny Miller and Terry McMillian, and we invite you to stay with us throughout the evening so that we can bring you up-to-the-minute reports, correct reports on the voting for today. And once again, we will return about 8:15 to give you the results of the early voting and one stop. Stay tuned. Good evening, and as we've told you, we are still here at the Elections Board, but this time we do have the tallies for you, and you might want to jot them down or tape them, but here goes. These are the unofficial tallies from the general election in Lee County today. Now remember, these are unofficial tallies until the canvass. And we're going to start off with the U.S. Senate, and locally, Ted Budd, Republican, 11,002 votes, 57.58% of the vote. Sherry Beasley, Democrat, 7,682 or 40.21%. Shannon Bray, Libertarian, 272. Matthew Ho, 140. For U.S. House of Representatives, District 9, Richard Hudson, Republican, 11,459. Ben Clark, Democrat, 7,538. North Carolina Supreme Court Associate Justice Richard Dietz, Republican, 11,046. Lucy Inman, Democrat, 7,945. North Carolina Supreme Court Associate Justice number 5, Trey Allen, Republican, 11,061. Sam J. Irvin IV, Democrat, 7,974. North Carolina Court of Appeals Judge, Seat 8, Julie Tate Flood, Republican, 11,201. Carolyn Jennings Thompson, Democrat, 7,639. North Carolina Court of Appeals Judge, Seat 9, precincts reported 10 of 10. Donna Stroud, Republican, 10,932 to Brad Salmon, Democrat, 8,042. North Carolina Court of Appeals, Seat 10, John Tyson, Republican, 11,268. Gail Murray Adams, 7,572. Lee County Board of Commissioners, District 3, Andre Connect, Republican, 2,874. Kate Woods, Democrat, 1,429. Lee County Board of Commissioners, District 4, Taylor Warback, Republican, 3,359. Larry Doc Odom, Democrat, 2,921. Board of Education, Eric Davidson, Republican, 10,605. He led the ticket. Alan Rummel, Republican, 10,088. Chris Gaster, Republican, 10,063. Pat McCracken, Democrat, 8,237. Christine Hilliard, Democrat, 7,000. 958. Walter Ferguson Jr., Democrat, 7,436. So it appears unofficially that the three newcomer Republican candidates have taken the seats on the Lee County Board of Education. Susie Thomas, unopposed clerk of court, 12,574 votes. Sheriff, current Sheriff Brian Estes, Republican, 12,631, or 66.38%. Carlton Lyles, Democrat, 6,396, or 33.62%. And Lee Soil and Water Conservation District Supervisor, where you voted for two, Mike Gaster, 13,474, John Gross, 13,064. And those are the tallies of today's balloting. Once again, these are unofficial results. The canvass will be held Friday after next, and that way we will get the full report and the accurate numbers of ballots cast. And according to the information that we have, I think they've given us the number of votes that we did have. No, it's not on the papers, we understand. But we do understand in Chatham County that Representative Reeves currently has 57.43% of the vote, and his Republican opponent, Walter Petty, has 43% of the vote. So there you have it, the results of today's November 8th general election. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for tuning in. I'm Margaret Murchison. I'm with Johnny Miller and Terry McMillan. Have a good evening.
So we want to thank everybody for coming out tonight and voting, and through the early vote for Brian Estes for Lee County Sheriff. The support has been just unspeakable in terms of, we appreciate the support, and we look forward to the next 4 years and growing the department and serving the people of Lee County. Thank you.